everybody, welcome. Hello. Oh wait, we are not making strawberry tea. Sorry, I might not have some stuff ready. I was in a hurry. I'll tell you the whole story in a second. Today we are making cheesecake cups. Yay! They are gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Okay. We are ready. Hello, everybody. You go here, little guy. And I think I'll move the camera a little bit. A little bit like that. Good. Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of MAI'S little kitchen. Hello. Today we are gonna be doing cheesecake cups. It's cheesecake but in a cup because it doesn't have you don't have to wait an eternity for it to cool down, which is perfect for streaming. Yippee! Hello Fufu, hello Mike, hello Cyber, hello Tony, hello Bailey, hello Sunny. Hi everybody, welcome. I am very sorry about being so late. Let me tell you the story. Oh boy. So, and while I'm gonna be telling the story, I guess I can start making the cheesecakes. Yeah, first I'm gonna crush some biscuits. And because we do not have like a strong blender or like a bag where you can just smash them, the next best thing is probably to just take this thing and like that, a roller thingy, and just roll and just crush them like that. That's the plan. There are just some ugly cables here. Oh my god. Good. So. Yesterday, me and Fufu were just chilling, and we were actually watching Queso. We kinda started really enjoying watching his streams before we go to sleep. And yesterday we were just kinda watching it in the afternoon. And suddenly, Fufu sits down and the bed goes and it falls and it breaks and it just falls down. Oh wait, I'm opening it like an idiot. And so I went to my dad and I told him like, hey, our bed broke, help. But he was in the middle of something, so he couldn't help us yesterday. So we had to sleep on the floor. We had to like put the mattresses on the floor and sleep like that. And today my dad got back home from work pretty late, later than usual, and when I asked him if he could help us with the bed, he said yeah, but let me chill a little bit. So we waited, and he started working on it like at around 5, and so I thought, it's probably not gonna take an hour, it's fine. But oh boy, was that difficult. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh boy, was that difficult for some reason. Because my bed is it's not a very good quality bed. Like the wood kinda sucks. I don't know, I don't really understand, but he was having trouble putting it, like fixing it, putting it back up. So we helped him a bit, and yeah, that's the reason I was late. Then I had to, like, you know, but there was a lot of little pieces of wood everywhere, so I had to vacuum my room and, you know, just kind of clean up. There was a lot of mess after that, so that's why I was late. I'm sorry. The funniest thing is that it happened while we were watching Queso stream. How perfect is that? Well, I'm going out, so I can't watch much. I'll watch every few minutes, I think. Enjoy wherever you're going. It's okay. Cheesecake cup sounds perfect for a hot summer day. Hell yeah. I really wanted to get strawberries, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Let me maybe put this away because it's kind of annoying. Hopefully my hand doesn't start hurting. It's free. My hand still didn't get better, or maybe a little, but it still kind of hurts from time to time. What was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I wanted to get strawberries for this, but I couldn't find any anywhere, and so I thought, ooh, raspberries could be good, but holy moly, what are they so heckin' expensive? You don't even wanna know. So I thought, like, oh, we should have something probably on our garden. So I went to look, and I found some blueberries. We have quite a lot of blueberries, surprisingly, and I found a little bit of raspberries. So we are gonna do a mix of blueberry and raspberry, and I think that sounds delicious. I hope my monitor doesn't fall on me. Get crushed, you selling cookies. Do you call these things biscuits or cookies? Because I don't know if I understand it correctly, probably not. Because for me, like this is a biscuit. And like those round ones that are like more fluffy and like, you know, those are cookies for me. I don't think that's how it works. I think it's the same, just American and British. But that's kind of how I say it. It just makes sense in my head. Run. How are you guys doing today? I hope your day has been going well. I had a very productive day today. I feel like I've been lazy for a really long time. I just didn't feel like working, maybe because of the heat, who knows. But I didn't really do much work in it. I felt bad. And finally today I was like, that's it. Today is work day. No fun. No fun allowed. Today is working day. And yeah, it was working day. I was mostly like video editing. And I made quite a lot of progress. That's good. That's good. I think the biscuits are almost crushed. We almost got them. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab a bowl. I'm gonna put all this in a bowl and try not to spill anything if possible. Okay. That smells good. These are really good. I like these biscuits a lot. Okay. Yeah, it became like this really nice little tradition of ours with Fufu that, you know, we go to bed and we put on Queso's stream, and I usually fall asleep while watching it. We like watching him play some like indie horror games. It's really fun. I really like that guy. He's silly. He's very silly. I like him. I think he's cool. And so usually I fall asleep in the middle of the stream. So then I watch the rest in the morning while I'm working. It's really nice. It's really cool. I'm really happy we started doing that. It's really chill. Let's get the last bit of the biscuits. Okay. Hello, Darklan. Hello, Ria. Hello. He's always looking at the at the food. Silly little guys. Okay. Let's put this away. We don't need this anymore. This is gonna be so good. I'm excited. Let me turn the lamp on. Okay, I'm not really following any specific recipe. I'm kind of just going with the gut. You know, I think I know what I'm doing. This is like pretty easy. So I have some melted butter here. We're gonna put it in the biscuits, and we are gonna mix. So we make the biscuits a little wet. I think we could use a bit more butter, but since these are gonna be cups, it doesn't like there's not a chance that nothing like is gonna spill, you know. So I don't think we need to worry. I don't like adding too much butter or too much sugar into anything that I do. So if I can avoid that, then that's good. Okay. What do you mean famous words before a disaster? How dare you say that? Wow. There we go. This is gonna be so good, so good, so good. I'm so excited. Yuppie, yuppie, yay. Yuppie, yuppie, yay. Oh, and outside of doing some video editing, I started working on the Chippy Chippy Choppa Choppa song collab. If you didn't know, you had a chance to join me for a song. I'm gonna be making a song with you guys, and we're gonna make the cream now. And I got quite a lot of recordings, so thank you everybody who sent me theirs. I put them all together today, just to see like what they sounded like together, and it sounds so fun, so cool. Yay! And I started recording my part of the song, and it's gonna come out nicely. I'm always like I don't mind doing karaoke's. Well, when I sing on a karaoke stream, I'm not really nervous, almost like at all. But for some reason, when I try to record an actual cover, it's much different for me. It's much more difficult for some reason. So let me turn off the camera for a second, because I'm gonna plug in the mixer, and I don't want my camera falling and something. It's getting hot in here. But it's because I'm moving a lot, you know. Yeah, like we were fixing the bed, and then I had to clean up and prepare for stream, and now I'm streaming, and I'm moving a lot, and I'm getting sweaty, and I'm getting hot, even though today is not a very hot day. We actually had a really big storm here yesterday. It was whoa. So many like lightnings. The power went off. So it was just dark. There were no lights anywhere. The internet wasn't working. So we spent the time by just sitting around a candle with fufu and just yapping. Okay. We're gonna make the cream by using cream cheese and mascarpone. I tried a lot of different different ways to make cream, and this is definitely my favorite one. I use it for everything. It's nice and stiff. It doesn't taste like heavy, you know what I mean? I am a big hater of buttercream. And by buttercream, I mean literally people just whipping up butter and putting just sugar in it. That's disgusting. I tried it once and it was horrible. It ruined my whole heckin' birthday cake. So I tried a lot more creams. I tried like mascarpone with heavy cream, but that never seems to be stiff enough. So I think mascarpone, cream cheese and sugar, that's the best combo. That's the best combo out of my experience. Hi Lara. Hi Dark Shadows, how you doing? Okay. I'm gonna add 1 pack of vanilla sugar. You could add vanilla extract, but here vanilla extract is like the most difficult thing to find So I just like to use the sugar. It smells really nice. It tastes yummy. It's good. I like it. Okay, and here we have the powdered sugar. I don't know the exact measurement I'm gonna use. I'm just kinda gonna taste it as we go. Oh, it's very, oh. Huh. This is just, it's just rocks. Oh my god. Eh. Okay, this sugar might be a bit old. It's like a hickin' rock. Oh, you scrape some off, I guess. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Oh, we'll use this much for now, and we'll see how it turns out. Or probably gonna add a bit more. Mixa! The only thing that I maybe don't like on this cream is that there's not much of it. If I was making a whole cake, I would probably have to buy double. Like one more mascarpone, one more cream cheese. But you know, I think that's okay. It tastes really good. Okay, is mixed. So let's see what we get. Oh. Yeah, definitely needs a bit more sugar. A little bit more. Let's add like two more full teaspoons. You know what I really wanna do one day? I really wanna do a kitchen book. MAI'S little kitchen book, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's such a good name. MAI'S little kitchen book. Hell yeah. And I would, it would be like merch, and I would share my favorite recipes there. Some of my original ones. I have a few of those. And I think that could be a really cool thing to do. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect! I love that. It's gonna fall! Bam! Nice. Oh. No, that's good. That's good cream. Nice. Okay. Well, and honestly, we are pretty much done. Now we just kinda have to put it all together. So here I have my fruit. I picked some blueberries and a few raspberries. There's also one strawberry, but it doesn't look that pretty. I don't think I'll use it. It looks not really good. So yeah, it's gonna be mostly blueberry. I think I'll use the raspberries, just like put one on top as a decoration. Yeah. Hell yeah, this is a very quick recipe. Damn, we are done in like half an hour, jeez. Well, then it's just gonna be eating cheesecake and yapping. That's a good stream too, right? Yeah. So, I was on a hunt for these. I had no idea it was so difficult to find these simple plastic cups. Oh my god. I found them at our like this Asian store. That was the only place where I could find them. But good, I found them at the end, so hell yeah. Well. I only used this spoon for the sugar, so I can use it for the biscuits. And this big one I used for the cream, so I can use it for the cream again. Awesome! Awesome! It's time to make cheesecakes. Okay, and so I wonder for how many cups this is gonna be. We are gonna start with the biscuit. I think that's enough. Now we're gonna add the cream. I think this would also be good to do with like the piping thingy, you know. Yeah, this is a little silly. Okay, now we will add our blueberries. I'd like the sides to be clear, if possible. What if I just ow. What if I just eat it? Yeah, that works. Do I have some tissues here? I don't think I do. Fufu, do you have some tissues? Now we are gonna add a bit more blueberries. Now we're gonna add biscuits again. My first idea was to buy strawberries, mash the strawberries with a fork, and do it like that. I don't really want to mash the blueberries. For some reason that just doesn't sit right with me. Like mashed blueberries, that's weird, right? Is it also weird for you guys? Those are gonna be big cups. Ow. I wonder how we could do this so it's a bit less messy. We're gonna add more blueberries on top. And one raspberry in the middle. Well, it looked fancier in my head. What can I tell you? The cream's really good. I really like the cream. It looked a bit fancier in my head, but hey, it's gonna taste amazing, okay? I could try try to use the pipe thingy. Maybe. I think I have it here in my closet. I do, but I do not have any tip. But I don't think we really need a tip for this. So let's just make this a bit smaller. It's a big boy. We don't need it that big. Okay, I think this size seems good. Phew, I'm sweating. I'm glad this like doesn't take any baking or cooking. I really wanna avoid cooking and baking in the summer. So, you know, I don't wanna pass out. Okay, yeah, there's not much cream. I think I'll make like 2 or 3, probably 3 of those cups. That's okay. I guess I can add more biscuits because there's a lot of those. So we kinda like use everything evenly. Maybe if I like cut the blueberries in half so they like took a bit more space, it could be better. It's definitely gonna taste amazing. I'm just wondering how to do it so it's more like, you know, aesthetically pleasing. Well, we got it in the pipe. Let's cut the tip off. Now where do we have some scissors? I found some. Let's cut the tip off. Okay. And now, let's try and add a bit more biscuits. Because there's a lot of them, and I really don't know what I would do with them. Okay. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, this is way less messy. Yep, that's great. That's great. Definitely much better. Hell yeah. Okay, well, I guess to make it more aesthetically pleasing, let's put the blueberries mostly outside, you know what I mean? Like outside, so you can see them. It's gonna be just like in like when you buy those sandwiches, those store-bought sandwiches. It's gonna be just like that. They put the like ham and everything just around the edges so it looks like it's full, but then you open the sandwich and it looks like this. I'm scamming you. Let's put one in the middle, just Just so they don't say that there's nothing in the middle. Oh wait, I spilled some biscuits. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this one looks way less messy than this one already. You see that? Cool! Now let's add this. Beautiful! Beautiful! And I'm running out of blueberries kinda. So yummy. So yummy. I love cream. I love creamy desserts. Like any type of dessert, if it's creamy, it's way better in my opinion. I love creamy desserts. How do we make this look cool from the top? No, I guess I can put it just on the side like that, and then no. Does that look good? No, shut up. Way less messy. Hell yeah. So those are 2 cups. Let's continue. I don't know. I guess I'll just make 3. I don't know what I'll do with all these leftover biscuits. But I don't want to like use so many biscuits that there's like no cream in comparison, because like I just said, cream makes the dessert much better. I think I already put too much. Did I realize my slide photo already? Hi my sweet looking cheesecake cups. Thank you. Hello Reza. How you doing? Guys, if you didn't see on the Discord server, on my Twitter, or in my community posts on YouTube, Reza made a video about our flat out streams, and it is so heckin' funny. It's amazing. So if you haven't seen it yet, please go watch it. Reza worked pretty hard on it, and I think it's super duper funny. It's awesome. Yeah. Okay, again, let's scan everybody and put the blueberries just around the cup. This would be way easier to do with like half-cut strawberries. Like imagine taking a half-cut strawberry and just like placing it around. That would look beautiful. Berries are kind of difficult to do because they are around. Okay. Well, I ran out of blueberries, pretty much. Let's put one in the middle again. Yeah, this is what I'm left with. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. Okay, let's fill this with the biscuits again. Mm-hmm. Do I use all the cream for this one? Maybe I will actually. Yeah, I definitely will. Okay then, I guess this amount was perfect for 3 cups. I wanted to buy smaller cups, but these are the smallest I could find. If we had smaller cups, we could have made a bit more of them. Let's pat this down a little. The cream is so good. Well, I guess we can then add more raspberries to these two. I'll do 3 on this last one. Yeah, that actually looks pretty. Just like these 3 raspberries in the middle. But we got more blueberries. So let's just kind of put those around, I guess. I don't know how to make desserts pretty. I'd like to. Okay. Well, here we have them. I have quite a few biscuits left. I'll have to figure out what to do with them. But yeah, this was so fast. This was super fast. Yay! Okay. Which one do you like the most? I think I like this one the most. I think that's the prettiest one. Yay! Yippee! And now you just chill them in the fridge to make them cold. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna eat one right now. Maybe not like a whole cup, because they are pretty big. But yeah! Yippee! We did it, guys! Yay! We did it! We made cheesecake cups. Well, now for the taste test. Is it actually as good? I mean, there is really nothing to mess up on this one. I feel like this recipe is foolproof. You just crash biscuits, add butter to them, you mix cream cheese, mascarpone and some sugar, and then you add some fruit. Really nothing complicated. This is definitely this will definitely go into the cookbook if I ever make one, which I would really wanna do. I have a few original recipes that I'd like to share. I make these really nice like oven mug cakes. I make a really nice garlic soup. I just made whatever this is. These cheesecake cups. Yeah, which one do I get? I guess I'll take the messy one. Also, I think it has the most cream in it, so I'll save the pretty one for Fufu. Fufu deserves a pretty one. So jealous I want some. You should make some. Okay. Bon appetit, everybody. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Whoa. Whoa. Let's see. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That was so easy. Oh my god. I'm gonna make that so often. This is awesome. Feed us, mama. Say ah. Say ah, you hungry Lottie. Ah. Ah. Nom, 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 nom. How does it taste? Do you like it? Oh. This is awesome. This is lovely. I love this. That was so easy. I think the hardest part was to find these plastic cups. That was literally the most difficult thing on all of this. Yeah. Note for next time, buy one more pack of cream cheese and mascarpone. Couldn't you use a normal glass too? Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess you could. I was kinda expecting, I honestly just wanted it to look pretty. And like, I wanted it all to look the same. We have like a bunch of glasses and they all look different. And I thought like, I think in a plastic cup it would be prettier. But I guess you could totally use a glass. Or a mug. Or a bowl. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I think I'll get one more bite. And then I'll finish maybe after dinner. Or just later, cause it is pretty big. Yeah, we do have cups like these that I really like. I originally wanted to use these. I think we have two of them. They are a bit smaller, but they are also wider. Oh, excuse me. But excuse me. Have you tried to make puff love before? It's made with mascarpone and white chocolate and strawberries. Oh my god, that sounds awesome, but I have no idea what that is. Let me look that up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me see. Puff love. Let me see. Oh. That looks so cool. That looks interesting. Thank you for the recommendation. I never heard about this. Thank you. Yay! A little heart for you. Yay! Well, I guess now it's just eating dessert and yapping, huh? I guess so. We finished so fast. This was probably the fastest recipe we've made. This is episode 12. The first one was mochi. That took a while, and I kinda messed it up. I didn't really like it. I think I just don't like the taste of rice flour, which is bad because I think I have 2 more packs. If anybody wants rice flour, I can give you some. We did mochi, we did churros, we made a sandwich, we made soup, garlic soup, we made cupcakes, we made a strawberry and lemon cake, we did we did cookies. Oh, those were awesome. I'm so proud of the cookies. That's 7. Well, we did the cheesecake cups. What did we do last time? Oh, we did the iced tea. That was really good too. The iced tea was pretty fast, but I think this was the fastest. Next time in Mai's Little Kitchen, Mai makes a 4-course meal in 20 minutes. You know, the issue is, if these were just videos, I could make so many more recipes, cause I can just cut the waiting time, right? But on Mai's Little Kitchen, I always have to come up with recipes that you don't have to bake it for 2 hours, you don't have to wait for it to cool down for 2 hours. A lot of waiting. Just anything where you need to wait for too long. That's kind of the only condition. But a lot of recipes, like, you do have to wait. Sorry. No. Well, maybe when we do another donathon, we can make some of the longer recipes and between. Yeah. I think we did that with the... I think when we did my birthday cake on stream, I think I did like the... excuse me. Like some preparing first, then we waited, and then we finished it later. Yeah, on those streams it's good. But when it's just a single stream, you know, I cannot just be right back for 3 hours. Oh yeah, we made the pizza rolls. And we made apple strudel. That's so good. Guys, make some strudel. It's so easy and so fast. I never had apple cake, but I think this is the closest thing to an apple cake, and it probably takes a lot less time to make. And you know, speaking of recipes, I'm running out of them. I don't know what to cook next. I didn't finish making my schedule today because I couldn't really figure out what to do this week. I wanna do... Well, obviously on Sunday we need to cook something again. My only idea is to make some lemonade. Maybe we did an iced tea. Is it too similar? I guess not. We could make lemonade, but that's also gonna take 20 minutes. I can send some recipes maybe. Oh yes, please do. If you have any recipe recommendations, gimme. cause I am in big need for them. How do you guys enjoy my little kitchen, by the way? Do you like these streams? I do. I'm really happy we started doing this as like a weekly thing. Cause we used to do like cooking streams before too. But I thought turning it into like a weekly thing and giving it like a name and like, you know, making like a series out of it, I thought that would be a really cool idea. Well, it's very chill and cozy. Yay! I'm glad to hear that. I am very thirsty. Need to drink some water. Some water. Well, I guess you can continue your racing game training if you don't know what to choose. We could. Would you guys like to play Flat Out again? We totally can. So there's less skill issues. And what do you mean by that? I am the most totally skilled driver ever. You just don't see it. Love these streams, they're so fun. Yay! Yippee! I thought maybe we could do another stream with Fufu. Because I think having Fufu on stream is always really fun. I'd like to play another horror game with Fufu. I think our drinking Outlast streams were always really fun. I'm weird. I hate drinking. I hate the taste. It's so yucky. But I wanna get drunk because it's funny. I never got like super drunk, which is good. I'm not saying that I wanna, throw up the next morning. Well, my biggest drunk feeling was that I was just very tipsy, and I was walking funny and everything was funny to me. And I couldn't make a normal sentence, but my brain was functioning normally. I could think straight. Everything was just funny to me, and the next morning I felt totally fine. I remembered everything. It was all good. Yeah. And also after we always ended the stream, and we stopped drinking, I felt sober after half an hour. I think one only bad experience I had was that I was in this state again, just tipsy, haha. But I think the alcohol that we drank did not sit well with me, and my tummy hurt a lot, and I kind of felt like throwing up, but I didn't throw up. I'm gonna put this thing back on my wrist. Yeah. Most of the times I can barely taste the alcohol. Really? I actually told my friend about this. Funny is that it's a friend that we met after so many years. Last time we saw each other, I like couldn't really even like drink legally. So now we like could talk about stuff like this, because I am a very good girl and I never drank before I was legal. I mean, I guess here in Czechia it's normal, like on some family parties, that they like give you a glass of wine even when you're like 15. Or like when I was really young and I was like sick, sometimes my mom told me to drink some alcohol. Well, just a bit, just a little bit. But otherwise, I never like drank. I never like had anything like behind my parents' back. Hello, Faye. Hello. I think one reason for it was that I was scared that I'm gonna get like sick and they will have to take me to the hospital, and then it's gonna be like this huge problem, because that's exactly what happened with my brother. Basically they were celebrating my brother's birthday. I think he was like 17, and one of his friends, they were all drinking, and one of his friends totally like drank way too much, and he threw up everywhere, and he was like really sick. And so they had to take him to the hospital, and then the police got involved, and we had to pay big fee for that. So I think after that I like, you know, I was too scared that this was gonna happen. I didn't want to get my parents in trouble or anybody in trouble, so yeah, I just waited. It's not like I love the taste of alcohol. I actually really dislike it. It's the same like with I think I would try like getting high, like drinking not drinking weed, smoking weed, or eating some weed brownies maybe, just to like see what it's like, just for funsies. But definitely not in Czechia. It is illegal here. But if I'm ever in a country where it's normal, then I think I'll give it a try, just once, to see what it's like. The police, what did he do? Well, they were underage, so the police had to find the person who sold them the alcohol. Because, you know, they couldn't go to the store by themselves, because they would, you know, want to see their ID. So they had to convince my cousin, who was older, to buy them the alcohol and then give it to them. So, you know, the biggest problem fell on my cousin, who bought them the alcohol. That's very illegal. Yeah, so the police was like asking all these boys, like, who bought you the alcohol, what happened, stuff like that. Anyway, what I was talking about is that my friend asked me if I ever tried cocktails, and I have not. I never ever had a cocktail. And she used to work at a bar, so she can mix some good cocktails. So she promised me to make me some that she thinks I might like. And she said that they are very strong. So if intention is to get drunk, then that is what's gonna happen. Oh. Yeah, I don't like those silly horror drinking streams. Like every time we scream, we drink. It was funny. But we played Outlast, and Fufu didn't really like the second game that we were playing because the second game is based off of a real thing that happened, like this really yucky cult. And Fufu knows some stuff about it. He read some things, he's seen some things. He just didn't like it, you know, which I understand. So we stopped playing it. In case you were wondering why there's no more Outlast streams. Oh. But I think if we played a different horror game, like I think Soma is pretty good, no? Me and Fufu actually played Soma a long time ago. I remember that we were enjoying it, but I don't remember anything from the story. I don't think we finished it either. Oh. But that could be a fun, like, if you scream you take a shot game. Or we don't have to play a horror game, we could play something different. But I kinda do miss those horror game streams. They were funny, they were silly. Oh, I almost finished one whole cheesecake cup. Which is bad, I didn't have dinner yet. I gotta keep some space in my tummy for dinner. This is not a good dinner. Well, I'm gonna finish it after dinner then. And yeah, we can yap some more. I guess we can stay on this overlay too. Why not? Yay! Some more news that I have for you guys is that Fufu is finally probably gonna get a job. Yippee! And the exciting part about that is that for his job he would probably need his own car. So we are probably gonna buy our own car pretty soon. Yay! Excuse me. Well, he didn't get accepted to the job yet, but I'm pretty sure they will accept him. There's not really any reason they wouldn't. It's like that kind of job where you apply and they just get you. But we've been looking at some cars. That would be in our budget. And I'm pretty excited too. If you have been watching me for quite some time and like have been going on a lot of my streams, you might know that I have a weak spot for old cars. I love them. I would smooch them and yeah, I love old cars. They are so pretty. I hate that we don't make pretty cars like that anymore. Like modern cars look so yucky. Excuse me. You know, burping just means that the food is good. Yeah. Unfortunately, we cannot buy an old car because those cost arm and a leg. But when it comes to modern cars, I have one type of car that I quite like. You know, like when it comes to modern cars, it stands out for me. Let me find a picture for you. I like Mazdas. I like Mazda cars. I think they have like a very nicely shaped face, if that makes sense. Cars have faces, and you can fight me on that. Let me find one that I like. But yeah, I cannot find any images of the exact car that I'm thinking of. But they have like this nice sharp face, and they look very nice. I like them. You know, compared to old cars, they are still very boring, but they are still pretty cute. So I think I would like a car like that. Yeah. A Miata? I do like Miatas. They look so silly. They look very silly. I do like Miatas. But I wonder. Because, you know, it cannot be an expensive car. We are on a budget here. But it does feel pretty exciting. You know, that we are finally probably gonna have our own car. Yay! What? I wonder how long it's gonna take us to move out of my parents' house. Me and Fufu now live at home with my parents. My brother recently moved out to live with his partners. I wonder how long it's gonna take us to move out, cause well, we definitely don't have the money for it now. Fufu kinda needs to get a job. But yeah. I honestly, if it's possible, I really would not wanna pay rent. I found out that kinda the cheapest way to have like your own property and your own little house, is to buy a bit of land and put a mobile house on it, and that comes out pretty cheap together actually. It's like, you know, doing this, buying some smaller land, putting a tiny house on it, costs you less than buying a small apartment. So I think, like, you know, like, I feel like me and Fufu living in a tiny apartment paying rent every month, well, with that we can just stay at my parents' house, you know, that kinda just turns out the same. Like, it's better to just stay here at that point. And just save as much money as we can, and maybe then after a few years we could do this and buy our own little mini house. It's probably not gonna be anything big, because something that's a bit bigger at this day and age costs, well, an arm and a leg. Yeah. But I've been dreaming about our own place for super duper long. I'm a bit obsessed with it, because I don't know, I just wanna decorate my own little house, have my own little space, buy my like own little furniture that I think is pretty, and put some pretty pillows on it, and just live together with Fufu, and have a little garden where I can have my own little plants, own little flowers, some fruit and vegetables, and yeah, I just wanna decorate, and I wanna yeah. No, it just sounds so fun, you know? Like, I don't know if I'm idealizing it. Is that a word? But this is gonna sound silly, but I love playing The Sims. Cause I just love building houses and then decorating them and doing a little garden. And then I play there for like a bit, and then I move my Sims out of the house and make them a new house. That I have 800 hours on The Sims. Because I just like building stuff there. And you know, once I get my own house and my own place, I can play The Sims in real life. I can make my own space in reality. Moving closer to the table. Hello, lurking while working. Oh, I showed up and she's being cute. What do you mean? I'm literally like never. Yeah, we kind of finished excuse me, the cheesecake cups in like 30 minutes, so now we are just yapping, because I have a few stuff to yap about. Yeah. Yeah. You know, what I'm imagining my ideal space looking like, I don't like those tiny houses where you have like a small living room with the couch and the TV maybe. I don't really know if I want a TV though. I'll have to think about that, but there is like a bit of space. Then you have kitchen, you have the bathroom, and I would not want a normal bedroom. I love when there are like little stairs or like a little ladder and the bed is like a little bit up, like in the roof. You know. I don't want the space to be too small so you cannot like even stand up there. I would like to like stand up at least a little there. And I'd love to have like some shelves there to put some a loft. That's exactly what it's called. I'd love to have a loft with a bed, and I'd love to have like a projector there that you can just like roll out from the ceiling and watch some movies there, and there would be some shelves with books and like space to put your food there and stuff. I don't know. Something about it is just kinda nice. And also I feel like having a bed in a space like that bed is not gonna like like when you're just kinda being lazy and you don't really wanna work, so you just kinda plop on your bed and scroll reels for 3 hours. When you have a bed up there, when you go up there, it's EP time. It's not, you know what I mean? I feel like it kinda forces you not to go to bed unless you like actually wanna eep. I think it could be a little annoying when you like really need to go to the bathroom or like are like feeling sick and have to go up and down to like get some tea and whatever, but I mean I could say the same with like having like a kitchen downstairs with the bathroom and having a bedroom upstairs, because then you again have to like, you know, run up and down to get all those stuff. I don't think that's gonna be too annoying. I don't know, I like lofts. Lofts look cozy. And I'd like to, of course, have like one extra room that would be a working room. I think ideally, I would like to have my computer at a different room than Fufu. I've seen that a lot of these tiny houses have like just a bit of space where it's like usually the couch and the TV, then right next to it is the kitchen, then right next to that is the bathroom, and there's a ladder up that leads to a loft, and there's the bed. So there's not really like everything's like very connected, very open. I think what I've seen that like seems like the best idea, I would buy a garden house, and I would put it like, you know, in the garden. So and in that garden house I would make my workspace. I would have my computer there, my everything there. That would be my workspace. I think that would be very cozy. And since I guess we would like have the projector or the TV up at the loft, Fufu could use that space where they usually put the couch and TV for his computer maybe. I don't know. Could be nice. That's kinda what I have in my head. Fufu into the shed. No, my shed. My shed. The shed is mine. The garden house is mine. I don't know. I think it's doable. I mean, I'm saying it now as a person who lives you know, every month like just kinda what monies I get, I usually spend. So I don't really like I'm not really saving up anything really fast. I usually spend everything. Oh, also an interesting thingy. Fufu is actually very much considering and planning to be a streamer too. Yeah! He said he probably doesn't wanna be a VTuber, he would rather be a flash tuber. And also he's probably not gonna stream in English, but in Czech. Sorry. So if you don't speak Czech, you probably cannot watch him. But he said that he thinks he's like funnier in Czech. He can make better jokes, which he totally can. And I think as a flash tuber he also will be able to do more funny stuff. I feel a VTuber stuff is more like for doing like creative stuff rather than like gaming and stuff like that. VTubing takes a lot of creativity, I feel like. Or like, if you are a creative person, you have a huge advantage as a VTuber, maybe. Is that the right way to say it? But the only problem is that, you know, neither me or Fufu have or ever had social media where we posted our faces, ourselves, but there is one person who shares us on social media, and that is my mama. My mama posts everything on Facebook, so Fufu being a flesh tuber and showing his face pretty much means that everybody would be able to find my face too. And worst part is my mama doesn't really take much flattering photos of me, you know, like it's usually when we are on a hike or something, so I cannot, like, you know, wear my cute clothes and be or like teehee. You would see me in like the worst like like all sweaty and in like tourist clothes, and I don't want that. But I don't know, I guess I would have to tell my mom to delete those pictures if Fufu was a flesh tuber. But I also like understand that it's like it like my mama thinks it's cute and she likes like posting us on Facebook. But like I think she would have to understand. I mean, as a small VTuber, it wouldn't really be an issue, but there is always the chance that you will go big. Like, you might be a small VTuber now, but you can always go big. And you know, I plan to go big, I wanna go big. And when you go big, there might be people who are not nice, and they might not do really nice things. They might, like, you know, start, doing bad things that bad people do, and I don't want that to happen. I wanna be a bit, like, careful, I think. I know a lot of, like, even, like, bigger VTubers have shown their faces, but it's always a risk. I don't know. I guess it's not horrible, but it can be dangerous, definitely. And that is a scary place, exactly. Hello, Cody. Hi. Well, but memories, exactly. Like, I wouldn't want to tell my mom to delete those photos. I mean, it's like she can have them in her gallery. She also likes to do these, like, photo books. She can do that. She just wouldn't be able to post them on social media. I mean, I'd have to explain to her that it's for everybody's safety, that people can be weird. Oh yeah. Many people are stalkers too. Yeah. I mean, there are like gigantic streamers or YouTubers or like people, celebrities who obviously show their face, and like it's usually fine. The biggest thing is always somebody's address being leaked. That's always the most dangerous thing. I guess face doesn't matter that super duper much, but still, it's a bit dangerous. I don't know. I see VTubing more like a way of not showing your face and staying anonymous instead of something that requires more creativity. Also, there are many VTubers that do mainly gaming content. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to be creative and VTubing has to be creative, but I feel like it's a really good thing for creative people to do. Because I love playing around with overlays and making stuff look pretty and make my own models and make some cute outfit designs, you know? I like that. I love doing that. So I guess I mean it more in a way like this. Sorry if I said it in a weird way before. That's not what I meant. Maybe she could just private her profile so only people who has on Facebook can see those pictures without deleting them. Maybe. But I don't really trust those people she has on Facebook. Some of them are strangers too, you know? Or family that I don't really know that well and I don't really trust them that much. Back from lurking and I see my name a lot. Did I do anything? We're talking about how you would maybe become a streamer, and if you were a flesh tuber, what would that mean for me and, like, you know, the safety of everybody. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. I think it's I don't think it's too bad when people are not like showing their face on every single video. I know there's a lot of like YouTubers and streamers and VTubers who do it like for example, do you know those like storytime animators, for example, or people who just kinda do art stuff? They usually use like their own avatar, their own like Sona, but they usually do show their face on like social media or somewhere else or like on conventions. And I feel like when you show your face like this, just like not too much, I feel like then it's not that dangerous. I feel like then it's pretty okay actually. Cause like people, yeah, they recognize you, but it's pretty rare because a lot of your fans actually maybe don't even know you like show your face, or like are not really interested in like seeing what your face looks like. So it's not like they then see you walking around in public and they go, "Whoa, famous person, bark bark." That's how people react, right? Yeah. Da da da. Just be careful of parasocials, definitely. I think it's what I would definitely never do, you know, as a say-so VTuber, as a VTuber who does baking and art and silly games, I think there's not a high chance of anybody being too parasocial with me. I would be very careful if I was a loot tuber, because loot tuber fans can get very like parasocially attached to that streamer. If I was a loot tuber, I would never show my face. That would feel very dangerous to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I don't really have anything against content like that. Like, I'm talking about those like GF roleplays. Like those, you know what I mean? Like that VTuber or streamer or whoever who you know what I mean. I don't really have anything content like that really. I just think it can be pretty dangerous because some people are gonna take it the wrong way. Yum yum yum. The cream is really good. Yum. Like my biggest say-so-ness is that I sometimes draw kinda loot art that I usually do not show to anybody. That's the most unsay-so thing that I do. I feel like. Wait, boss my sis? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's always you who makes say-so stuff unsay-so. No? Like, for example, I'm talking about how I love creamy desserts and how cream makes everything better. And you guys then are all silly and like, oh, she likes the cream, haha. I'm talking about mascarpone. You weirdos. Hi, Pedro. You see? You're doing it again. Cream, she likes it creamy, And then you tell me I'm the unsay-so one. It's you who always does that. Silly. Wow. What are you guys? What are your opinions about unsay-so content? I cannot talk. What are your thoughts about like unsay-so VTubers, like loottubers and loot streamers? What? Yeah, mascarpone. What else is there? Cream cheese? Yeah. This cream is from mascarpone and cream cheese and some sugar, and it's yummy. Really yummy. Sorry, but talking about saisoned art and right after that cream is just a bit unfortunate. What do you mean? Those things have nothing to do with each other. Totally not. Silly billies. I just skipped those. You like him say so. You like him say so. I like it as much as I like say-so content. It can be good and it can be bad. I agree. For me, it's like a lot of loot tuber stuff is directed to boys. You know, I mean, you know, it's a pretty girl who's like, you know, talking to her male viewers usually. Give me a loot tuber man. Give me a man who's gonna be hot and unsay so. I mean, I'd watch that. I just don't know how to find these people. And also they sometimes scare me because they can get a little bit too much and I don't know what to do. Sometimes I have this VTuber on my YouTube shorts or on my Instagram. His name is Shoto, I think. He's like this purple hot boy. And he sometimes says kinda like sassy stuff and I'm like, oh, why? Oh, my, okay. Woohoo. Yeah. He's hot. But he streams on Twitch and for some reason I don't know. I just don't like Twitch, okay? Something about it makes me not like it. Maybe it's that it's just an like unfamiliar place for me. I've never watched anybody on Twitch and I don't know how stuff works there and I'm scared. I know it here. I know how YouTube works and I'm gonna stay here. Give me some YouTube male loot tubers. Give me a hot man. Please. Yeah, I really don't mind loot tubers. And just be a little cautious of like those parasocial relationships with viewers and stuff. Shoot a male beloved, he's so cute. He's cute. But I only know him from seeing some of his clips from time to time. Who's my favorite loot tuber? You Twitch? You guys also don't like Twitch? Same Twitch as Stinky. I tried multi-streaming once, but it became a little strange because kinda everybody moved to Twitch. All of my viewers moved to Twitch, and on YouTube there stayed like 3 to 2 viewers, and it felt kinda lonely. I don't know. I feel like multi-streaming works when you're a bigger creator and in both chats there's a lot of people who can like talk together. But when I watch some like small VTubers who multi-stream, I am usually the only one in the YouTube chat, or like there's maybe one other person there with me, and the streamer is like talking to the people on Twitch, but I don't see those Twitch messages. I don't know who says what. I don't know what they're talking about. It feels a little lonely. It feels like I'm not part of the conversation. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I stopped multi-streaming. I like when you guys are all together and like can talk together, just like you're doing now. There is actually a fufu on Twitch. I was so confused. Is that the space cat? Black hole cat? I think I know that fufu VTuber. I'll probably stream on Twitch. Gasp. I think Twitch suits you better, yeah. You do know Twitch, kinda, cause you watch a few people there. Multi-streaming does feel a bother, but particularly for newcomers. Yeah, I don't know any of the features that Twitch has. I don't know how it works, and I don't really wanna learn. It kinda reminds me how when I made my Twitter account for my it was my first ever Twitter account, and I had no idea how Twitter works. I think my first like 5 posts had nobody seeing them because I was a private account. It took me a while to figure that out. And then I was just kind of posting clips of my model that I was making, some art that I was drawing. I was joining these like fun like, it is kind of like engagement baiting, but in a fun way. Excuse me. It's like I was offering some free doodles. I was doing these like, show me your character and I will tell you what kind of flower you are. You know? It is engagement baiting kinda, but I always made sure to reply to as many people as I could. And it was just fun. I don't see any harm in that. And you know, I was figuring stuff out, and I remember one of these like I think it was a post where it was like I will rate your character on this like hot scale, you know, haha, and you can rate mine too. And I posted this like cute art that I drew, and that one tweet blew up. That was my one and only viral moment in my life. And I had no idea what was happening. That was the funniest thing. I was so new to Twitter that I felt like, oh, is this normal? I guess it's normal. I was getting like 100 followers every day for like a week and a half or 2 weeks maybe even. And I had people messaging me like, oh my god, Mai, you're trending. How did you do that? And I was like, what does it mean? What do you mean I'm trending? What are you saying? I don't know what I did. Oh boy. And I think that's how I got my first, like, I don't know, 1,700 followers. Just from that one post. Like a few hundred people just came on my profile just like that, and I was like, what? Wait. Since then it never happened again. It's silly how the algorithm works, you know? Like, it just sometimes decides it will take this teeny tiny account's post and it will make it viral. And it's like, I know a lot of people say stuff like, oh, you gotta do this to, like, make the algorithm like you, whatever. Kinda, but not really. Like, I would say don't focus on it too much. It is very unpredictable. Just don't overwork yourself. Do stuff that makes you happy. Never post rage bait stuff. That's always the worst. You know, just be chillin' and maybe it will happen to you. Who knows? Yeah. It's only now that I returned to content creation with the flat out video. That's so cool! That video was great. Well, content creation on YouTube/Twitch, that is, as I did content creation on art via fan arts comes and writing via journalism for years now. That's so cool. Very cool. I always post normal stuff and nobody cares. It helps if you are a pretty axolotl. I don't know. No. It just kinda happens sometimes. There are definitely some, like, tips what to do to make it happen. I think back then I was definitely less busy, so I was like interacting with people a lot more and posting a lot more and doing these posts that like made people engage with the post. You know, drawing some art of my VTuber so I can post that too. And those are stuff that I don't really have time to do anymore. Yeah. But do you know what I've been wanting to do for quite some time now, and I don't really have time, but I mean I will make the time if I like it or not. So I really wanna try it. I wanna do some like some just normal videos, you know? I have a free topics that I would like to talk about, you know, and I think they would be interesting. I wanna make a video about VTuber character design, because I feel like I've learned a lot and I can share some tips. I would like to make a video about like growing as a small indie VTuber. Even though I'm not big, I think I can also share some helpful tips that I've learned, that I see that they are working and stuff, you know? And the third one, I can't remember what it was, but I wrote it down, so that's good. Yeah. So I like to start making these like normal videos too. I feel like they could be really cool, really nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, the third one was how to make YouTube shorts for VTubers, like when you wanna clip something and make it funny and make a short out of it. I think I have some tips I can share. Yeah, could be nice. I wanna find some time to do that? Yeah. Yeah. Hoppa. Well. It is gonna be 2 hours. we finished making the desserts half an hour and a half ago. It was nice to yap. I didn't realize I had so much to yap about. In this madre, a lot of them usually break the mold. That's why I like them, or they just want to chill. Yeah, I like indie VTubers because they engage with their community a lot more. I feel like they do these like a lot more fun stuff for their viewers and like talk to them more, and it feels a bit more personal when there's not like thousands of viewers, you know what I mean? Yeah, I like VTubers. VTubers are so cool. I'm so glad that I started doing this. It's so fun. So I think that's gonna be all for today. Let me take a look if anybody else is live right now. Excuse me. I am very burpy today. Burp. Nobody's live today. Damn. We can maybe not rate somebody. Well, nobody's live. Well then, I am not gonna send you anywhere. Thank you so much for being here with me today, everybody. I think what we made turned out super duper well. I really like it. It's very tasty and it's very simple. So if you guys would like to make it too, definitely make it. It's literally just crushed biscuits with cream and fruit. You have it done in 20 minutes. Yeah. So, as always, thank you so much for being here with me today, everybody. And as always, if it's also night for you, then I wish you a good night. And if it's not, then I wish you a wonderful day. And I have not made my schedule yet. I think tomorrow is gonna be work day for me to make all thumbnails and the schedule and everything, so probably no stream. I think I'll see you on Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye. Have a good day. Have a good night. And this is always so awkward because you can actually see me changing the scenes on a hand cam like this. Well, yeah. Bye, everybody. Bye.